Hi guys, it's Jody from RJ Creations. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm on a snow day, can't get out of my driveway, so I figured I would get back on and do some more work in this Christmas folio and hopefully get it done today. So my plan is to finish off the bones of the folio and then stop the video, then I'll finish filling it, and then I'll hopefully maybe film a flip through. So we'll see how today goes. I did go through my stash and found some of this ribbon that I'm going to use just to hold it together. So I will glue that down before I do the front cover. I'm still not going to do the front cover yet. And I still need to put a tie on here. But I did do some work here. So this is the little journal I did. It's not in yet. I haven't put the elastic in yet, but it's just got 10 pages, a center, just plain paper. There's no decoration or anything in there, and I don't think I'll do any, but I will do some decoration here. So that's ready to go. And then the other thing I did is I did do this back page. I just pieced together some scraps, so I got to glue that on, and then I did some work on this intersection. So that's what we're going to finish off today. I'm just going to set these aside for just a second, and we will start in here by getting this stuff glued down. I'm going to move this aside just so it's a little bit smoother. And then we will get going. All right, so we're going to glue this in so that it's ready to go. And I'll get the glue out. So yeah, so it snowed overnight, and it snowed quite a bit, and then it drifted. So I cannot get out of my driveway today. Kids can't get to their appointments and work either. Hubby's still in the city, so he's all right, although the weather there is not great either. So after I finish this filming, I'm going to have a quick bite to eat. And then I'm going to try and figure out the quad to start digging myself out. It looks like it's almost stopped snowing now, so I'm hoping that by the time I'm finished this, that it will have stopped, and I'm hoping that the plows have been out on our little rural road that runs in front of our acreage, so that I can maybe move the vehicles up there while we try and clean out the driveway. So it's been a rough morning to say the least. I was up early and seeing what I was gonna do, but just didn't work out. Now, where's my rag? So, not that I'm upset about getting to craft. I do like to craft, but there's just so much work that I have to do at work that missing today was not ideal. And I'm not the only person that lives out in this subdivision out here. There's another staff member, so there's a couple of us who did not make it to work today due to the roads and the snow. So tomorrow hopefully will be a little bit better of a day. All right, so I think I have that down pretty good. So now this part. This is what I've done here. I have simply made a little background piece to put on. here. And I've already glued on this little band. So my thought process here is that I made a little notebook here. So it's got some papers, and it's just a piece of cardstock folded in half. And then I've put some eyelets on this side to tie it in. So this should slide over the back here and hold it in place. And you'll be able to replace the papers simply by untying this and then punching new papers and putting them in. So that's that, and then I'll decorate this front as well. So we're just going to glue down this section. And I'll get my glue book out. And get this in. I did watch some videos this morning too. I watched Natasha from Treasure Books. She was working on some tags. And then I flipped over to another channel. I can't remember the name, but they were doing some nativity tags, so I watched those. And I have another couple that's I would like to watch, but I just haven't had a chance yet. So I've been watching some videos, so definitely been keeping myself busy. I didn't have a lot of housework to do because with being on vacation last week and then heading back to work this week, I had made sure everything was done. I didn't have to do it this week while I was working. So that regard, it's kind of nice. Alrighty. All right, so we'll just get that in. Okay. I want to get this in as straight as possible because I want it to hold that notepad. Okay, now I'm just going to let that dry before we put that in. So I think the next thing we'll do is move on over to the back cover. Oops, and get this glued in as well. And then it's just one less thing we have to worry about. So we'll do that. I think I need to get some new glue. This one's almost gone. Okay. Oops, got some glue over there I should clean up. All right. Oh no. Hopefully I'm not shaking you there as I'm being a little rough here. Trying to get all that glue out. Rub it down good. Okay. So there we have that. I am going to put some trim. I found some black trim. I'm going to put along the edges there. Okay, so that kind of covers all of that. Our next step is going to be gluing this down. So if you remember, we just have the belly band on this side. So on this side, I figured I'd just do a little pocket. I wanted to bring that green in. So let's fix up this pocket by putting the trim on. Then we'll glue the pocket on and that sheet, and then that flip will be ready to insert in. We're just flying today. Okay. So this will add some stability to the top of that pocket, but more so, it's just going to add, it's going to break it up a little bit. See, it just adds that little extra. I just want to make sure. You want to make sure that it's glued down good so it doesn't get caught. All right, so let's get it on the bottom here. So I'm just going to glue down the 3 sides, just like you do any other pocket. And I did round the one edge. There. All right. I'm getting glue everywhere today. Absolutely everywhere. All right, so that should be good. Lines up. And now just to glue it onto this back piece. And we're good to go. All right, let's get her done. This has been so much fun. I cannot wait to make another one. I'm thinking for myself, I might make one and turn it into a day timer. So I'll have a section for a calendar and then a section for notes. So that might be my next project. And I have some paper I have in mind for it, so we'll see. Or maybe I'll use one of my digital kits. Who knows? I'll do some thinking this afternoon. So I thought this one was going to take a lot longer than it actually did. I think I think Andrea from RD Mays said it takes her 4 hours. It's taken me probably 3 times that amount, but it still has been much faster than I thought, given the fact that it's the first time. First time that I've done it. Okay. Pick it up and try and get my border somewhat even. then just rub it on there again. Great. I really like this paper with the trucks. I think it's cute. Do think it's cute. Okay, so we're done with that. Now if we bring the folio back in, we should be able to put this in. Oh, some glue there, but that's okay. You won't be able to see it. It's going to go in this way. So let's get this done. Whoops. I'm just going to put lots of glue on this tab, and then I'll smooth it out. All right. And once I put this in, I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes just so that it grabs it really good before I start move it around. So we'll just work on the front cover and get that organized and have it ready to pop on. Okay. I'm just going to spread it out again with my fingers. There we go. Okay. And I do have a couple of paper clips that I'll probably use to secure it. And oops, there's some glue on this side. I'm really heavy-handed with the glue today. Okay. This is the nerve-wracking spot, making sure that we get it in the right location and that everything works. Okay. Clean up some of this glue. Even with spreading that glue out, I still have it everywhere. I'm hoping that it dries relatively clear. Okay. And I think I'm just going to fix that pocket while we're here. Seems to come up a little bit. Okay. Just there. Okay. So I'm going to stick these on here to hold it down. Make sure that it glues really good. My just don't feel like it's sticking quite there. I feel better. Giving it a good rub with my bone folder. Okay, so I'll just stick those on there for just a minute. Oops, I got more glue on this side now. It's a good thing I checked. And it just does not want to come off. Oops. All right, so that should be a cover. Last thing we need to do is the front. So I think we should be able to build it on this piece and then glue it down. I think I do want to get this glued on just so that it has time to dry. So, getting it somewhat even. I'm only going to glue it on this front cover because the rest of it has to be able to be moved. So just the front cover. And just about halfway, so just about there. I'm going to use my fabric tack. And I'm going to put quite a bit of glue in here. It's going to be covered. So I want it to stick good. When we put the front panel on, it will also hold. All right, so that can go now to dry. And we're gonna work on this. So I know I'm gonna put this lace on there. So I have the fabric tack out. We're gonna glue that on, and I want it about 1 centimeter down. So let's start with that. Just get that on there. So this is just a piece of black cardstock that I have embossed with some snowflakes. Just want to have some of those little loops peeking out. Okay. So now I'm thinking of having the Merry Christmas butted up to this corner we'll have the car over to the left. So I think the next thing we need to do is glue the car down, I think is the best bet. So let's do that. These are stickers. I think I said this in another video that I got these from Michael's last year. So they do have a sticky background. I am going to add extra glue to them to make sure they stick, particularly since I'm putting it on an embossed surface. Try and get it close to the edge. Without making too much mess. Okay. And again, I'm just going to smooth it out just a little bit to try and prevent some of the glue from coming out. And to make sure that we get to the edge. Okay. Just got to get some of the glue off my hands. And I have inked around these edges as well. I did that before. Okay. Making sure that it's stuck down. Just going to rub it on the back a little bit because I don't want to rub too much on the embossed surface. I've also taken my knife, scissors, and just roughed up the edges a little bit. Okay, and now we need to glue down that actual panel. So I want to go about there. And because I have a little bit of fabric on there, I am going to use, and put away my tacky glue, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Glue does not want to come out. I think I need to add some acetone to it or something. I just opened it. It's a brand new bottle. So I don't know what the issue is, but it does not want to cooperate. I think just because I'm having issues, I'm going to add just a little bit of the tacky glue as well. Just in the center here. Make sure that it sticks down. Put the lids on my glue. Now I think in the next journal I make like this for folio, I think I will do some stitching now that I have an idea of how it's going to go. Because there's no reason why I couldn't stitch around this and then add it on. Particularly since I did the panels that way. So I think that's what I'll do next time. Just to add that extra texture. I love the stitching. All right, this is basically our last little portion. And then it's just filling. Well, and adding the little strings and elastics for the journal. Okay. Okay, I think that does it. Lay everything straight. Make sure don't have any glue. Everything's right side up. And we will add the cover. Okay. It's lots of glue around this edge. I will go back closer. Get it all spread around. So I hope everyone's enjoying these videos. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable making them. I finally figured out the process to actually get them uploaded. That was a learning curve. So I hope people enjoy them. And if you do, please subscribe. That'll let me know, and then I'll know to keep making them. All right. Just gonna flip this open. And I have way too much glue coming out the corners there. Get my bone folder. Sure. Get that down good. Do this side as well. Okay. So that is the folio completed, with the exception of adding the little inserts. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please watch out. I'll be doing a final flip through in the next little bit once I get the rest completed. I hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to seeing you again. Talk to you later. Bye.